Monster Truck Racing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 2 of the June season for SmashDown. 16 of the greatest Diecast Monster Trucks ready for the wild action here for you tonight as we get ready to kick off tonight's event. Little Tiger coming into tonight's show as the current champion and overall points leader. 15 other monster trucks ready to dial it in here tonight and take out the Little Tiger machine. Who's going to take charge here tonight and try to overcome the overall points bracket chase for the end of the season? Bulldozer rolled the truck over last week, got a little tore up. The crew's got it back together better than ever. Jason Wolf, the Crazy Cat, Little Tiger out of Minnesota, trying to hang on to the SmashDown Championship flag as the night progresses. And now as we get ready to look at how round 1 action is going to shake down, we're going to see Little Miss Dangerous take on Quad Chaos. Dragon's going to come in and take on the Bulldozer. T-Max will take on the USA 1 Chevrolet. Destroyer's going to take on the Felon over on the other side of the bracket. Zombie takes on Goldberg. Then we're going to see the return of Wild Hair taking on High Roller. And first crack at the champion, Soldier Fortune taking on Little Tiger to close out round 1 action. Last week, we're going to take you back and show you what happened. USA 1 took on Little Tiger in the final round. USA 1 had an early lead on him, but watch Jason Wolf and Little Tiger came back on him over the last set of cars, pulling out the big-time win, kicking off the June season. So, Jalen Buford and the USA 1 Chevrolet got a little redemption here tonight. Can Little Tiger hang on to the championship flag? We're getting round 1 kicked off right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see if he can hang on to that flag to close out the night. But up first, Savannah Zilligy, the 1941 Willys, Little Miss Dangerous, coming to the line now to take on new kid on the block, Craig Cook and the brand new Quad Chaos machine based out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. He's over here on the outside lane. The brand new truck's been running good for him. Made its debut last week. Savannah Zilligy, been out here many times before, knows how to get the job done and get Little Miss Dangerous across the finish line first. Who's taking home the round 1 victory here tonight to kick off week 2 of the June season? We're looking for green now. On the line they go. Down the straight stretch now. Dangerous had an early lead. Chaos now coming back on the outside lane, and Craig Cook will roll the truck over in the shutdown area as he picks up the round 1 victory over Savannah Zilligy and Little Miss Dangerous. She'll be on the trailer the rest of the night. Quad Chaos will move on into round 2 competition. Up next is the return of Blake Willis. He's driving the Dragon machine. He's been out here many times before, looking for his first championship win. Now ready to take on John Kediux and the Bulldozer. That was a brand new truck when it debuted last week. Rolled the truck over. You see the body damage that was done to it. He's got it all back together. Him and his crew ready to do good here tonight. Trying to knock off Dragon early in round 1. Who's it going to be now as we go green? Off the line now they go. Bulldozer with an early lead. Dragon now trying to come back on it. He might pull it out. It was close. I do believe that John Kediux and Bulldozer may have pulled out the round 1 victory over Blake Willis and Dragon. That was close all the way down to the finish line, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go back and take a look at our MTA photo finish. Your winner, John Kediux and Bulldozer, break the finish line barrier first. He is your round 1 winner over Dragon here tonight. Now, next up here tonight in round 1, it's Nathaniel Wiggins returning in the Traxxas T-Max, former one-time Thunder champion, now ready to take on last week's finalist, Jalen Buford, the USA 1 Chevrolet, based out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, the trophy truck design over there. It's been running good for him. Made it all the way to the finals last week, trying to get redemption here tonight and get that championship win. T-Max on the inside lane, ready to go the Ford. Here's the green light now. Ford and Chevrolet matchup. USA 1 and T-Max even down to the first jump over the car. T-Max in trouble, rolls it over. And it looks like Nathaniel Wiggins got a little crossed up in no man's land. Shot towards the inner side of the track, hit the van stack, rolling it on over. Nonetheless, Jalen Buford and the USA 1 Chevrolet, your round 1 winner here tonight, taking out T-Max. Let's go back down to the MTA replay here, folks. Looking at the top of the track, both drivers cut a great light. They're dead even all the way down the straight stretch here. T-Max gets a little bobbing up as he gets ready to hit the first jump. Watch right here. This may have been what kicked him over no man's land as he gets crossed up and hits the van stack, rolling the truck on over. Nonetheless, USA 1 and Jalen Buford, your round 1 winner here tonight. However, next up in round one competition here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Nelson returns in the Destroyer Machine, the Michigan-based truck now ready to go. Former two-time SmashDown champion, knows how to get the job done. He takes on the MTA veteran, Mike Lanford, in the brand new Felon Chevrolet. That truck has been working good for him all SmashDown season long. We talked about him a lot during the May season. The Felon Chevrolet stage on the inside lane, Destroyer, the Ford Camp on the outside lane. These guys want it bad. Green light goes down now up the line. They're dead even. Destroyer now with an early lead. The Felon's coming back on it now, and what a great race it was. Joseph Nelson and Destroyer rolls it over on the shutdown area ramp into the pit area, but Mike Lanford hanging right there with Destroyer all the way down to the wire. We're going to have to go down to our MTA replay, or our photo finish, I should say, and take another look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Mike Lanford and the Felon, get it by inches over Joseph Nelson and Destroyer here tonight, kicking off week 2 of the June season. A great race, no doubt about it. Next up in round 1, Adam Lamprecht returns out of Paxton, Illinois, the Goldberg Machine ready to go. Now set to take on Preston Hurd and Zombie. We haven't seen him out here in quite some time, trying to get the feel outs for that truck ready to go on the inside lane. Adam Lamprecht and Goldberg made its debut in the May season of SmashDown, trying to get a big win out here tonight. He almost did it to close out the May season. Can he turn it around here tonight in round 1? Taking on Zombie. Green light goes down now off the line. It looks like Goldberg with the early Zombie trying to come back on now. It looks like Lamprecht and Goldberg get the round 1 victory as Preston Hurd and Zombie hit the same van stack earlier that Nathaniel Wiggins and T-Max did, but kept it on all fours. Nonetheless, your round 1 winner, Goldberg. Now next up here tonight in round 1, Ethan Wagner returns in the Wild Hair Chevrolet, a truck his old man made famous. Ethan, to his own credit, has a lot of credentials to his name, trying to get a SmashDown championship up on his resume. He now draws up against Austin Grozier in the High Roller Ford stage on the outside lane. Been out here before on the MTA circuit. He's trying to get his first big win here tonight. He knows what it takes to get the job done over there against the Wild Hair. Both trucks are staged now. Here's the green light now off the line. High Roller with an early lead. Wild Hair all kinds of trouble. High Roller in trouble now, turning it over, and Ethan Wagner barely making a legal pass on the inside lane. Nonetheless, your round 1 winner as Austin Grozier in the High Roller Ford rolling over on top of a van stack in the center of the track. I'm not sure what happened on the outside lane there, but Ethan Wagner, nonetheless, your round 1 winner. And we're going to go back to the top of the track, taking a look at our MTA replay, ladies and gentlemen. Right here as they get ready to come off the green light. High Roller, Austin Grozier pulls an early lead. Watch the inside lane. Wild Hair having some trouble coming down the straight stretch. Watch right here now, the far lane and High Roller up and over no man's lane. The truck noses over, and it's almost like a sway bar gave way, turning the truck over as he landed on top of the van stack. Nonetheless, yet again, Ethan Wagner and Wild Hair, your round 1 winner. And a tough break for Austin Grozier and High Roller, turning it over for the fans here tonight. Next up in round 1 competition, ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell, returning in Bounty Hunter here tonight. The Ford Expedition out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, took home his first SmashDown championship just a couple of weeks ago. The brand new Ford ready now on the inside lane, taking on new kid on the block, Wyatt Curtis, the Snowhawk Machine on the outside lane, trying to upset the MTA veteran here tonight. Both trucks at the line ready to go. Again, rookie versus veteran. Here's the green light now on the line they go. Looks like Snowhawk getting a slight lead on the Bounty Hunter now. It looks like Snowhawk pulls out the win over the veteran Tim Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter, who had all kinds of problems there in no man's land. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the rookie upsets the veteran here in round 1. Snowhawk will advance on into round 2 competition. And now as we get ready to close out round 1 action, Jade Reynolds, new kid on the block, and a brand new Soldier of Fortune, made a huge impression last week. Now finds himself against the current SmashDown champion, the Crazy Cat, Jason Walk, and Little Tiger. The Ford out of Minnesota now staged on the inside lane, trying to hang on to that championship flag to close out round 1 action. Jade Reynolds wants a big upset here tonight. Can he pull it off against the Little Tiger Ford? Here's the green light now down the straight stretch they go. They're dead even going to the first jump up and over the car. Now it's Little Tiger on 2 wheels and rolls it over in the shutdown area. A great race nonetheless as new kid on the block, Jade Reynolds and Soldier of Fortune didn't give him an inch all the way down to the finish line. As we go back to the top of the track, ladies and gentlemen, for your MTA replay, off the line, both drivers cut a great light. They're seemingly dead even all the way down the straight stretch. Maybe a slight lead to Little Tiger on the inside lane. Watch him go up and over no man's land to the last set of cars, and at the line, Jason Wook and Little Tiger caught a bad bounce. put it up on two wheels. He tried to drive out of it, just laid it over on its side. Probably didn't hurt the truck nonetheless. He is your round one winner over Soldier Fortune here tonight. So the championship flag still on the back of the Little Tiger Ford. We got a lot more great racing still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to learn how to sign up to get in one of these MTA Diecast racing events, listen up, because we're about to tell you guys just how you can do it. What's going on, MTA fans? If you're looking to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, look no further. I'm about to tell you guys just how you can sign up to get in one of these races. Head over to the link in our description, and that's going to take you right over to our Facebook page where we hold registration for all of the MTA events. And hey, while you're there, crush that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. From new custom truck builds to special events and giveaways, you don't want to miss any of the great action MTA has to offer. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch you guys down the road. And welcome back to SmashDown here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before we kick off round two, we're down here in the MTA garage. We're taking a look at Little Tiger and Jason Wook, and it looks like the crew's been down there thrashing, making sure that truck is at 100% as he carries the championship flag into round two. The crew's going over the truck after that round one rollover nonetheless. They seem to think it's A-OK, so Jason Wook and Little Tiger will be in the last race of round two, defending the championship flag yet again here tonight. So a good update from the Little Tiger team. Here's how round two action is going to shake down. Quad Chaos is going to take on Bulldozer. USA 1 is going to take on the Felon. Over on the other side of the bracket, Goldberg and Adam Lampert take on Ethan Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet. Closing out round two competition, Wyatt Curtis and Snowhawk will take on Jason Wook, the Crazy Cat, and the Little Tiger Ford, again, who possesses the championship flag here tonight in round two. Up first at the line, ladies and gentlemen, John Katie Exit Bulldozer. The brand new truck's been working well for him here this June season on SmashDown. He will now take on new kid on the block, Craig Cook. Based out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, the brand new Quad Chaos over here staged on the inside lane. He's trying to upset one of the MTA veterans in John Kadiux, who's looking for his first big championship win here tonight. Bulldozer taking on Quad Chaos to kick off round two. Green light goes down. Bulldozer with an early lead. Quad Chaos now trying to come back on him. Won't be enough. And John Kadiux and Bulldozer, the brand new truck, is running strong for him here tonight as he puts the big bad bull in the semifinal competition. Craig Cook, Quad Chaos, a good run for it, just not enough here tonight. He's on the trailer. So next up here tonight in round two competition, it's the return of Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet, who just edged out Destroyer earlier tonight in round one. Now finds himself against another veteran, Jalen Buford and the USA 1 Chevrolet, another truck based out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. The Chevrolet camp stage now on the outside lane. It's a veteran showdown here tonight in round two. Both these guys have been around for a long time. Who's taking home the win now? Green light goes down, now off the line they go. Looks like the Felon with an early lead. USA 1 can't come back from it. The Felon in trouble. Mike Lanford rolls it over in the shutdown area. The truck got up on the nose. He tried to drive out of it, hitting the ramp there in the shutdown area, and it rolled him over. Nonetheless, if the crew can get him back, he is your round two winner over the USA 1 Chevrolet. Let's go back and take a look at our MTA replay. Try to figure out what happened to the Felon there on the outside lane. He did pull the early lead coming down that straight stretch. USA 1 trying to come back on him. He's down by a truck length. Up and over no man's land they go. The Felon goes over the last set of cars and just a bad bounce. And what a save by Buford on the inside lane with USA 1. But the Felon moves on to semifinals nonetheless, taking out the USA 1 machine here tonight on SmashDown. Next up in round two competition, Adam Lampert returns and Goldberg out of Paxton, Illinois. Truck looked good for him earlier tonight in round one. He is now taking on Ethan Wagner, who did not quite get all four tires up on the racing lane jump, but because High Roller rolled the truck over, they considered a legal pass for Ethan Wagner and Wild Hair. Here's going to take it on to semifinals, Wild Hair and Goldberg. Green light goes down now. Wild Hair with an early lead. Goldberg coming back on the down, and Lampert pulls the trigger, and Goldberg will move on in the semifinal competition, knocking out the old Wild Hair Chevrolet. A great race nonetheless. It looked like Wagner got the whole shot off the line, but Lampert came back and Goldberg finishing out the race with the championship win. He will put Goldberg in semifinals. Next up in round two competition, Wyatt Curtis, who knocked out the Cowboy from Hell earlier tonight, Snowhawk looking good. He is now ready to take on Jason Wolf, the Crazy Cat, who currently holds on to the championship flag. Again, rolled the truck over earlier tonight in round 1. The crew's got him back. So a couple of White Lightning Bandits here tonight to close out round 2 competition. Who's taking it on the semifinals boat truck stage? Flag on the line. Green light goes down now off the line. Little Tiger with an early Snowhawk right there with him. It's dead even to the end, and Snowhawk goes over. What a great race it was. Wyatt Curtis knew he had his hands full with the championship flag over there in the other lane. What a great race it was. Not sure who got the win from up here in the booth. It was too close to call. What a great pass by Little Tiger. Looking at your photo finish, ladies and gentlemen, that is close. But they're saying Jason Wolf and Little Tiger broke the finish line first. He is your round 2 winner, taking out the Snowhawk machine. What a great race. But speaking of great races, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to last Thursday night on Thunder. The final round showdown came down to Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw taking on Kieran Adams and Liquidator. Kieran Adams had a lead on the Outlaw coming into the first jump. Up and over no man's land, Kieran gets a bad bounce in Liquidator. And Roland Cantwell, who went to the finals the second week in a row, finally got the Thunder Championship win over Liquidator, so he'll be defending the checkered flag this Thursday night on Thunder. So be sure to come right here to the MTA YouTube channel to watch all the action unfold. And speaking of action unfolding, it's semifinal time on SmashDown. Bulldozer takes on the Felon. Other side of the bracket, Goldberg takes a shot at the champion, Jason Wook and Little Tiger, who's hanging on by a thread here tonight. Up first here in semifinals, John Kadiux in the brand new Bulldozer machine has been looking strong all June season. He will now draw up against the veteran himself, Mike Lanford in the Felon Chevrolet, former one-time Thunder champion. Now pilots that brand new truck, which running good for him all May season and now June season long. John Kadiux and Bulldozer looking for his first big win here tonight. Can he get Bulldozer to the finals? Here's the green light now off the line. They go the Felon with an early lead. Bulldozer trying to come back on him now, but it's not going to be enough. Mike Lanford in the Felon Chevrolet will punch his ticket right into the finals here tonight. Week 2 of the June season. Bulldozer with a tough fight, just not enough at the line. So the Felon's in the finals. Who is he going to meet there? Will it be Adam Lanford, new kid on the block in the Goldberg machine, who's been running strong? Or is it going to be Jason Wook and the Little Tiger Ford based out of Minnesota, now the current SmashDown champion, trying to hang on to the flag to make it to the finals for the second week in a row? Who's it going to be meeting Mike Lanford and the Felon in the final round showdown here tonight? Goldberg, Little Tiger, here's the green light now, and off the line they go. Little Tiger with an early lead. Goldberg coming back now, and Little Tiger in trouble. Rolls it over for the second time tonight. Looks like the rear end caught a bad bounce over the last set of cars, but how about Adam Lamprick and Goldberg hanging right with the champion all the way down to the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. A great race nonetheless. As we go back to our MTA replay, taking another look, Little Tiger did get the whole shot, holding out a lead on Goldberg from the start. Watch right here on the inside lane as he goes up and over no man's land. The rear tires catch a bad bounce over the last set of cars, shoots him end over end here, folks, and there you see the photo finish. He did get the win over Goldberg, but he tried to ride it out, had to tap the brakes before getting into the obstacles. He is over on his lid, but now it sets the table for the finals here tonight. Mike Lanford in the Felon Chevrolet taking on defending champion Jason Wook and Little Tiger, who currently possesses that championship flag. Mike Lanford looking for his second big championship win here tonight, this time in a brand new truck, which has been running strong for him. Now ready to take on the current and defending SmashDown championship winner and overall points leader, Jason Wook. Little Tiger on the outside lane. A Ford Chevrolet shootout. These drivers are going to see who can get across that finish line first. Will Jason Wook and Little Tiger be able to hang on to that championship flag for a second week in a row? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Little Tiger, the Felon. It's showtime here tonight on SmashDown. The other straight stretch they go. Little Tiger with a early lead. The Felon's coming back on him now, and Jason Wook pulls it out for the second week in a row. He will upset Mike Lanford in the Felon Chevrolet from the outside lane. What a great race it was. Both MTA veterans were throwing it down here tonight, but it looks like Jason Wook will hang on to the championship flag for a second week in a row. As we go back to the top of the track for the MTA replay, off the line they go. Little Tiger with an early lead. Lanford knows he's got some ground to make up, trying to pull out the Chevrolet horsepower. Just couldn't come up with it as they launch up and over no man's land, shooting it out to the finish line by about a truck length. Jason Wook pulls out the win over Mike Lanford in the Felon Chevrolet here tonight in our final round showdown. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating the Crazy Cat, Jason Wook and Little Tiger on your second SmashDown championship.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight,
That's right, MTA fans, July 1st, I will be down at the Virginia Motorsports Park in Petersburg, Virginia for Monster Truck Throwdown. Be sure to come and meet me, get a free sticker, and possibly get a Monster Truck Attitude t-shirt. Now, as we go ahead and take a look at the overall points, closing out week 2 in the June season with tonight's big win, back-to-back victories for Jason Wolf. Little Tiger's been running strong this whole June season. Now in second place, Jalen Buford in USA 1 with 85 points, and rounding out your top 3, Mike Lanford and the Felon with 85 points. And check out good old John KDX and Bulldozer stepping up this season with 80 points to his own right. So we've got a tough 2 weeks left to go for the June season of SmashDown. Little Tiger's leading the pack by a whole lot. Can he stay up there and hang on to the flag next week? We'll find out. Thank you guys for coming out and watching week 2 of the June season here on SmashDown. We hope to see you back this Thursday for Thunder. Be sure if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.